Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Welcome to the Rocket Right Show, starring Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar. Two busy blondes with their fingers on the pulse of all things Louisiana. Events, health, leisure, entertainment, and more. It's the Rocket Right Show. And now, here's Betsy and Kay.
Come on over and join the fun. We're really glad that you decided to pop in with us. We are very excited to just get together another time this week and share some fun people, fun things that are going on. And we just know that you want to rock it right every chance you get with two busy blondes all over Louisiana and a little bit beyond.
And we are so excited that we can all rock it right now and get out and do things since
That's right.
all those restrictions are going away just in time for Memorial Day weekend.
Just in time.
Oh, yeah.
Just in time. I saw a gas sign flip for 4 cents more a gallon, so we know that it's drive market time, right? We want to get out, wear a mask if you need to, but we don't need to. And so we're really happy that Dr. Ron McMorris could be with us with Elite Chiropractic. He really knows a lot about rubbing people the right way, getting them in shape, helping them truly find their best healthy selves. And he's got some different services that he offers, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on with some new items that he's offering. And then we're also going to be talking about a little bit of art. And
actually a lot of art.
A lot of art. So
All
tell
kinds
us a
of
little
art.
bit about the art, because this is our resident artist. Kay is quite the painter now.
I don't have any paintings in there yet, but I'm going to be working on it. We're going to talk with George and Maria Harris with Mid-City Artisans. So they're bringing lots of artisans from the area into one place for you to shop, but also learn how to improve your craft if you want to do. So I'll be taking some classes there. They're going to tell us all about it. And then Holly Culpepper, I'm always like looking to better myself, and so she has fitness intervention over in your neck of the woods, over there in Walker.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and so she's going to tell us about how to get fit and some tips on a summer fitness challenge that I got going on through them. It's all online. You're going to have to join up.
Sure, if it's online,
yeah.
So not a lot of sweating, just a whole lot of learning.
But then we're going to talk with Chef David, who's going to show us some amazing things on the menu at Beau Soleil Coastal. So that's what I do. I try to eat healthy, and then I go dive all in. So keeping it still healthy there, but
that's right. Well, we're so happy to welcome in our Partners One studio one of our very favorite doctors and also a sponsor, Elite Chiropractic, Dr. Ron McMorris. If you have not met Ron, he is probably one of the most approachable, friendly doctors that you will ever meet. And thank you so much for coming and for being a part of our show.
Thank you very much. As always, humbled to be here.
So, and as we were joking around before, I said he's been expanding, but not in the waistline, not for the any kind of fitness thing there. But man, your place. You've done a lot, because I've been over there. You got a fantastic massage girl and lots of stuff going on. But the place has really expanded and taken on a whole new look.
It has.
So tell us about it.
We're super excited with the things that are going on. It's Livingston Parish has blessed us. Walker has blessed us. Grew up in Livingston Parish, and 2 clinics in Livingston Parish, both off I-12. So it's amazing. We expanded into Suite A. We're in half the building. We have physical therapy. ACE Physical Therapy started in here with us. Mm-hmm. We have a nurse practitioner, an MD coming in.
Oh,
so
that's
we've
awesome.
got everything. We're workers' comp. It's really important for workers' comp to have a well-rounded facility so that patients are getting the medicinal care they need, the physical therapy, chiropractic, and I tell everybody, we don't crack you back. We wind and dine your spine. We take care of you.
Well, I like that motto. Yes. So tell us a little bit about...
Speaking of wine and dine your spine, should we do a toast to
I think we should do a toast
clinic?
to your brand new place, and we're doing Fit Vine. And we're going to talk about it later. I don't know if it's any more fitter, but we're going to say it is right now.
Awesome.
But
well,
it's a nice red wine, so it's
and thank you to Livingston Parish for the support that they've given us over the years.
Yeah, thank you, Livingston Parish. We have lots of viewers and friends there.
That's pretty good.
What do you think?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're gonna say it is fit.
It is fit.
It is fitting for the occasion anyway.
Absolutely.
To celebrate.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so you mentioned workers' comp. Tell me, when somebody has a workers' comp claim and that you're certified to do that, what does that involve? How do you get those folks, and do their physicians refer them, or what happens?
I get questioned all the time. Dr. Ron, I heard here. What should I do? What should I do? And the answer is, if you hurt, call us at Elite Chiropractic. If we can't help you, we'll get you to the right people who can. So workers' comp claims, we don't prescribe medication. And if you're hurting, if you're full of inflammation, if you got pain, muscle spasms, you need those prescriptions to help, calm your body so our treatments can be more efficient. Physical therapies in our house. We're eventually going to have speech therapy, occupational therapy. So any type of therapy a person needs to return back to work, and that's the goal, return everyone back to work. We want to get you back to work fast but safe at the same time. We don't want to cause any deficiencies in your performance nor the output of the facility as well that you're working for.
Well, and there's a lot of people who maybe were off work for a period of time and they go back to a physically demanding job, or like me, I'm not in a physically demanding job, but the arm, the neck starts to hurt from using the computer, the holding the phone, things like that. And so people just need to be adjusted a little bit regardless of what their work environment is.
That's a great point. So pain is a poor indicator of health. We can get you pain-free, but functional improvements are what we strive for.
Right.
If you can't functionally work, I don't want to get you better on the couch. I want you going to work. I want you in your environment. I want you to keep going to the gym. I want you to keep going to the ladies, Holly, who are going to speak to you here today. I want you to keep going to the gym. I want you to keep doing what you do. Because if we get you better on the couch, as soon as you return to what your activities are, then your pain's just going to flare up. So.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're no good on the couch, because
Exactly.
we know being physically active helps with your overall health and your long-term longevity. And so if you were pain-free just sitting, that's not good for you. You
Correct.
still need to be
People
able
are
to
happier being
be able to be
productive.
active.
Right.
Yes.
In addition to the nurse practitioner and medical doctor, we also have a radiologist out of Dallas we're connected with.
Wow,
So
that's
as
fantastic.
a doctor of chiropractic, we shoot x-rays, we read our x-rays. I'm the only facility in Walker, only chiropractor in Walker that has x-ray capabilities. And if I'm not completely satisfied with the x-ray, I'll send it out to a radiologist. We actually work well with personal trainers. We work well with other clinics that don't have x-ray capabilities. They'll send patients to us. We'll shoot an x-ray. If the doctor doesn't like it, we can send it off to the radiologist. So we work hand in hand with anyone in Livingston Parish to return to normal activities of daily living.
And it's really important to get that good diagnosis.
Correct.
So it sounds like you've gotten a lot of tools that you've expanded the services of, so you can get the right diagnosis.
Correct.
To help
the
somebody
right
get better.
diagnosis is extremely important. So we have a good friend of mine, Cindy Bishop, a great friend of mine. We've been friends for years. She taught me check, double check. It's one of the mottos I live by. So when we check something, we double check it, and we often triple check it. So we have 3 great doctors in my office. We're about to have a 4th who's starting with us in August. So we're always watching over each other's backs. We have a system set up so 2 doctors are usually reviewing the notes, reviewing the records. So we make sure that the patient is getting top quality care in our office.
That's really fantastic.
Yeah.
And then the fact you have 2 clinics.
2 clinics.
So people can find you
Right.
wherever, and it's not
Walker
too far
and Albany.
but it's not too far to drive from Baton Rouge. It's
Hey,
not
look,
too far to drive
his
from
massage
Hammond.
therapist is so good that I drive from Prairieville, which is the other side of the
Our
place,
massage
all the
therapist
way
is
over
wonderful.
to
She
Walker,
is.
because she is so good.
She is amazing.
Well, I'm going to have to go try that for myself.
Absolutely.
So you were looking at some other therapies and different things too, like when you're talking about bringing speech therapy and occupational therapy. What was the reason that you felt that was so important?
any type of therapy that a person needs, any type of disability they need, we do a ton of personal injury. If you've been in an accident, the best thing to do is call us. Let us get you to the right location. Let us get you examined. Let us work the case to make sure that you return to work safely and to make sure your body is healing the way that it should. So, some people have traumatic brain injuries and they need that speech therapy. They might need the occupational therapy to learn how to simply the act of brushing your teeth, dexterity.
Right.
What your fingers can do in front of you is important.
That's the type, you think of it as physical therapy, but when it's your hands and your wrists, it's occupational therapy.
So we've actually expanded, like I said, in Suite A. We're now in Suites A, B, C, and D. And the name of our facility overall is CAM Wellness Center. So CAM standing for Complementary and Alternative Medicine. We want to be a complement, and we want to be an alternative. So those who don't want to go the drug route. We're not trying to replace drugs. We're not trying to replace. There's a time for everybody. I mean, heck, I'm hiring an MD and a nurse practitioner.
But often drugs are overprescribed when an alternative might be.
And there's many people who want to try the more natural route. So CAM Wellness Center, Complementary Alternative Medicine, we try to approach or have the non-drug approach. But like I said, sometimes you need those anti-inflammatories, muscle relaxers, the pain medicine. And then, who am I to push my theory on a patient? So, if it's what they need, then that's what we'll have for them.
And also, it seems as though you spend extra time with people to really listen, to look at the whole picture of what's going on with their health. Because you could be a weekend athlete or a weekend gardener and then wake up Monday morning and hardly be able to move. Yep. And then there could be other issues. And then, the speech therapy reminds me of people that have had a stroke or maybe a mild stroke. You might be able to help them as well.
It's extremely important to listen to the patient. Absolutely.
Well, I'm just excited for you, for all the good things you have going on.
Thank you. One more thing we have, DOT physicals for all the 18-wheeler drivers, bus drivers. We can do the DOT physical in-house. We get you in, we get you scheduled, and we get you out.
Dr. Ron McMorris with Elite Chiropractic, you need to go see him. I am sure you need to go see him.
Well, I know you're going to go because I've already been. So.
That's right. I am going to go.
So, and we can't wait
to...
www.myelitechiro.com is on the TV.
Wonderful.
Right. Yeah. And so we'll also have it on our Facebook page at Rocket Right Entertainment. Thanks so much again. I think we should have another celebratory toast. Boom.
Here's to everybody you're going to take such good care of.
More fun times and more healthy tips. And up next, we're going to be talking art with George and Maria Harris. So you stay put.
Awesome.
There's a joy of life you'll find only in Louisiana. A spirit of celebration that takes your senses places they've never been before. Where expressions of joy are an art form and our way of life. Where an abundance of good food, good times, and great music means there's more than enough to go around. Come one, come y'all. Come feed your soul in Louisiana. I'm John Goodman, inviting you to visit LouisianaTravel.com and plan your getaway today.
Young women are joining a movement to educate voters. Why? The need to represent our conservative and moderate values has never been more important. The values that made our nation the superpower it is. If you work, are in college, have children, every decision made at Louisiana State Capitol and City Council meetings impacts your wallet, your home, education, student loans, and everyday life. Become informed and involved through the LFRW Young Women's Initiative across Louisiana. Public policy impacts you and your family. Check out the Young Women's Initiative by emailing lfrw region1vp@gmail.com or call 504-382-3474. We look forward to talking to you soon.
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.
Visit one of our 21 state parks all over Louisiana.
Let's go to the state park. There are 21 of them, you know. And state parks have biking and hiking, tubing, and we can even ride horses. Or we can go exploring and even swim by a beach. They have cabins, really nice ones, with long fishing piers.
Don't forget to tell them about the discounts.
Oh yeah, book 3 nights and we get the 4th night free.
Great job.
Thanks.
Louisiana State Parks, we're ready for your adventure.
Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ron McMorris of Elite Chiropractic in Livingston Parish, conveniently located off the I-12 corridor in Walker and Albany. If you suffer from sciatica, migraines, or other pain conditions, give us a call to see if we have a technique that best fits you. We have multiple techniques, including chiropractic adjustments, massage therapy, dry needling, rehab, and much more. Again, I'm Dr. Ron McMorris with Elite Chiropractic in Livingston Parish, Walker, and Albany.
And you're back with Rocket Right. I'm Hurricane Betsy Barnes here with Dr. Kay Solar. And Kay has become quite an artist. And so we have been exploring different options for artists in Louisiana. And Kay has taken quite a few classes. But she recently met George and Maria Harris. And they have Mid-City Artisans. And it's a studio where people come together and can just enjoy sharing art and maybe taking a few classes. And we want to learn more about that.
Too.
And buying art.
Yes.
Sharing and buying,
Yes.
Buying and selling.
Artists always
if you're
love
an
that.
artist, this would be your place if you're an artist. And we're really excited that you could be here. And we are thankful for our sponsors, Whitetail Properties and Advantage Health Solutions of Baton Rouge, for making it possible for you to come.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You know, first of all, the name is Mid-City Artisans. Tell folks where y'all are located.
We are located in Mid-City, Baton Rouge, on Government, in the Square 46 building.
Which is right next to where people would have recognized White Star Market.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and so I know you're both artists, and I want to hear a little bit about your backgrounds and why you thought you should open this shop, and well, lots of purposes for the store. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, well, for me, I've been doing woodwork and doing woodwork off and on my whole life. I had 5 daughters and working, so for a good while I didn't get to do as much as I did. The last few years I really got a chance to get into it. I do a lot of repurposing, using repurposed wood, repurposed items. Like I've done some desks and some tables made with old card catalogs, old metal card catalogs, and a number of different things, and do live edge tables and desks and so forth. So that's what I've been doing.
So wood is more your medium.
Correct.
Yeah.
And like I said, and repurposing things. So some items may not be that.
Yeah, and how about you, Maria?
I had a very talented mother. She painted, she knitted, she crocheted, she played music. So I always had a love of the arts. I was a retail manager for 10 years, and then I was an educator for 15. So I love art. I like creating things with my hands. So now I've done silk florals mainly in the recent passed, and now I do all the finishing on George's woodwork.
So, that's nice, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a partner in that.
It is. It's
It is nice.
It might be hard to sell those things after you finish. You put so much time and effort into it, and it's just takes on a life of its own.
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit about the other artists that you're showcasing and how you decided to develop your passion into a place where people could come buy and sell art and some other things.
Well, our passion is to help artisans and to help promote the arts. So we just, I love the Mid-City area. I grew up in Mid-City and live there now. And we just wanted to really promote the arts. And to do that, you offer a good working relationship with many artisans. We currently have 96 in the store.
Wow, that's
crazy.
a lot.
That
growing.
That tells you, and they're all different styles of art.
When we first thought of the concept, we thought, well, maybe we might have 20,
30.
25, and they just kept coming into our door. So many talented people.
And you've recently opened those doors. Like, tell us when you open. It's pretty fresh.
Yeah, we opened April 27th and had our grand opening that weekend, and just, did really good. We're really excited about the things that are going on in the store and the fact that we're able to pick up new artists really every week. We have new artists comes in, usually at several times. We were at 60 at the opening, at the grand opening, and that was, at the beginning of this month. And we're now, up to 96.
And do most of the artists that have art in your store, are they from the Baton Rouge and surrounding areas?
Baton Rouge and surrounding areas. We have some artists from I'll just call it the Alexandria area. We've got some from Slidell, Lafayette, New Orleans.
But the majority,
are from Baton
Rouge.
It's amazing how many talented artistic people we do have in this area. So you can go in, you can shop a vast variety of artwork from these artists all in one place instead of like going to a market where you're hopping to different booths and they're not even available all that time. So you're available
We're open
most
6 days a
days.
week.
Talk about it.
We're open 6 days a week. We're closed on Mondays, but we are open from 10 o'clock till either 6, 7, or 8, depending on the day during the week. We're open from 9 to 4 on Saturday, and then on Sunday from 12 to 5.
So let's talk about, because you're open, you have long hours, and then on top of that, you're doing a bunch of events.
Right.
Talk about these events coming up.
We have we've got several different events that we are working on. 2 of them that we have every week. We have what we call a Meet the Artisans event, where we have an opportunity to introduce the public to 2 specific artisans. So for the artisans, they're coming in once a year because we have so many people.
Right.
But you have an opportunity as a customer to come in and meet them, talk to them. Sometimes they'll do demonstrations. Sometimes they'll be available to take custom orders. So you'll have that opportunity with it. And that's a weekly thing. We do those on Thursday night and then Saturday. You can check our website for which times they are, because we kind of flex it, the times, so different people have different opportunities to come.
And so it'll tell which artists you would be meeting if you wanted to show up and such on your website.
This Saturday, George Harris will be on hand.
George Harris will be on hand.
Yes.
Well,
You can
that's
meet
some
George
pretty
Harris
fun stuff I
himself.
saw in there.
I will be the
Some of the
artisan.
furniture, but I'm telling you, those trays that could be like my cheese boards to go with the wine would be perfect. So I'm gonna have to snag me one of those.
Okay.
They're really great.
Good.
But I'm really excited about the Kids Makers Mark that you were telling me that's coming up here in June. Talk about that.
June 12th, we have our kids. It's going to be a quarterly Kids Makers Market, and that will feature kids both that make things. Simply put, that make things, mostly in the art area, but there'll be all sorts of different items. We're partnering also with Baton Rouge Music Studios. They're providing kids that do the music. Some of them.
Oh, that's wonderful. We love them. We love
Some of them played for our grand opening, and they were very
awesome.
good.
They are
very,
amazing.
very good. and we're looking for some kid chefs. So we have, if anybody is interested or have kids that are talented right now that make things, have them go to our website, mid-cityartisans.com, and they can register. It's only $5. They can register, bring a table, set up, sell
and do their thing. And that's on Saturday, June 12th.
From 6 to 17.
Yes. 6 to 17 years old.
And what is the hours that day that the market will be going?
That's going to be 10 to 2.
10 to 2.
On June 12th.
Yeah, that's
and so
exciting.
we're super excited about that.
Very excited about that.
The response is really good.
Yeah,
I think we're up to at least 10
12.
so far, 10, 12
that's
signed
good.
up.
So we get the word out. Get
we
those
just
talented
posted
kids
it last
calling
week,
them.
I believe.
Yes.
Well, talk about the classes, because you have, speaking of kids, you have some kids camps, but you also have some adult classes that Betsy and I could participate in. So talk about that.
I recently enjoyed a class with Kay. It was very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, good. So we have a number of classes. We actually do have some kids classes. We have a kids art camp. We've got 1 week is cartooning, another week is acrylic painting, another one is watercoloring. We also have in the adult classes, or as we call them on the site now, general classes, meaning that they're usually from either adults only or from 14 and up. Mm-hmm. We have a hand building pottery class. We have a oil painting class. We have a beginners photography, beginners painting class, and several other ones. We've just added a mixed media class.
Right.
Check our website
I
out
love
for
mixed media class.
Right.
But yeah, you go to the website, you can see the calendar of when the classes are offered and sign up on the website, correct?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Yeah. So
there's
and we can share your information also on our Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah,
and so
be
we
great.
want people to see what you've got going on, and then you might fill up, but hold a little space for me and Kay.
Okay.
Betsy always likes to get in at the last minute. I'm just saying.
I have to have a last minute. Make plans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll hold a spot for you.
And we don't have much time. We only have a minute. Do you want to mention something about the poetry slam? That
Yes.
kind of like jumped out at me. What's
Right.
that?
So we are working. One of our artists is besides doing painting, he's also a musician and he's also a poet. He's got a couple of books that he's published, and we've got them in the store. But we're putting together a poetry slam. I don't have a date on it yet, where a lot of people will be able to come in and read their poetry. He might even throw in a few licks of music in there in the middle
Play
of it.
a little bit for us.
Well, that
so
sounds
that's gonna be
amazing. So the
exciting. And we've
best
got
thing,
a lot of other ones planned too.
The best thing to do, since they're just starting to rock and roll,
Right.
is watch that website. Go check that website for classes, events, all kinds of cool stuff. And if you haven't been there yet, go shop and support some local artists.
Right.
Yes.
Everything is local, handmade. We don't have anything in the store that is not.
Well, and say hi to George and Maria Harris when you're there.
We'll be right back with Rocket Right, Hurricane Betsy, and Dr. Kay Solar.
My biggest concern was my family and being able to see me come home every day and know everything is going to be okay. I felt comfortable that I was being treated by some of the best. There were some scary points along the way, but it's just kind of like been a little blip in the road.
Money, wellness, fun. Rocket Right Radio takes you all across Louisiana and the nation with guests who live life to the fullest.
I'm Hurricane Betsy Barnes.
I'm Dr. Kay Solar.
You're going to love it.
Join us every week when we cover
Everything under the sun.
Live and learn with the Wright sisters.
Politics.
health,
Music and entertainment.
local Lagnet.
Rocket Right Radio. You're going to love it.
Whitetail Properties is not your average real estate company. Land specialist and MSU alum Jeff Taylor in Mississippi and LSU fan realtor Cade Taylor have teamed up. Their sole purpose is uniting buyers and sellers of recreational land. If you are interested in hunting, ranch, investment, and timber properties, Whitetail Properties experts have the right real estate for you. Call Jeff Taylor, 601-248-9433, or Cade Taylor, 225-719-0495, or visit whitetailproperties.com.
At Hightower Dental Concepts, we take a compassionate approach to family dentistry. Our goal is to make your dental experience comfortable and informative so you can make the best dental care decisions for you and your family. We're welcoming new patients to our dental family at Essen and Perkins, and we look forward to meeting you soon at Hightower Dental Concepts. Call us today at 769-0031 or request your appointment at info@dentalconceptsbr.com.
Young women are joining a movement to educate voters. Why? The need to represent our conservative and moderate values has never been more important. The values that made our nation the superpower it is. If you work, are in college, have children, every decision made at Louisiana State Capitol and City Council meetings impacts your wallet, your home, education, student loans, and everyday life. Become informed and involved through the LFRW Young Women's Initiative across Louisiana. Public policy impacts you and your family. Check out the Young Women's Initiative by emailing lfrwregion1vp@gmail.com or call 504-382-3474. We look forward to talking to you soon.
There's a joy of life you'll find only in Louisiana. A spirit of celebration that takes your senses places they've never been before. Where expressions of joy are an art form and our way of life. Where an abundance of good food, good times, and great music means there's more than enough to go around. Come one, come y'all. Come feed your soul in Louisiana. I'm John Goodman, inviting you to visit LouisianaTravel.com and plan your getaway today.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back. We're having a lot of fun, and we're so glad that
are.
you decided to join us. And we are in the Partners One studio. We're thankful for every one of our guests, but we're especially thankful for those that are super creative and do things that benefit our life. And so we're glad that you could come. We're glad that you could come. Holly Culpepper.
Our medical segment is brought to you each week by Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center. And one of the important things about staying without having to go see the doctor is being healthy and fit. And so Holly Culpepper has Fitness Intervention. Yeah, which is located in Walker.
It's located in Watson.
Watson. I don't know why I
next to
said Walker.
Walker.
Yeah, it's
right
next.
there,
It's one of
same
those
area.
W words.
Yeah.
But yeah, Watson. Why did I say Walker? Because Ron.
Because they're right there together.
Yeah, right there together.
So that's the same market.
W part of the cities.
Yeah.
They're not over there where I'm trying to get out from the floodwaters in Ascension.
Right.
Thank goodness.
Livingston Parish.
So tell us about how you got started and what you're offering and doing and how we can, get a little healthier.
So I got started probably about 15, 16 years ago. I was just a regular worker outer in the gym, and somebody approached me and asked me if I wanted to teach classes. So I started teaching classes, and then my daughter started kindergarten, so I decided to go to college, and I got my degree in sport management with a concentration in health and wellness. And then things just started to kind of snowball from there with the all-women's boot camp that I had at the time, and then it turned into the gym that I have now.
Which is amazing. And tell us the location, since I got the city wrong for a second, but the address where you're located.
It's in the Oak Point Shopping Center in Watson.
But now,
so you're right across from Live Oak Methodist Church?
Yes.
So I think a lot of people, that is a huge church, so I know that a lot of people know where that is, so that's a good little, besides
Right
the
there on the
grocery and the
corner.
church, people should be able to find you. And I looked at your website, and it looks like you have some great classes.
Oh, yeah, we have a little bit of everything. The Fitness Intervention is an actual program. It's weight-based, but we also have yoga, TRX, Pilates, bar, old school step aerobics. We have a little bit of everything for everybody.
So something that anyone's going to enjoy and help themselves get fit. So because the most important thing is that you enjoy it, so that you keep it up and you make it part of your lifestyle. Now, things were shut down during COVID early on, and I know you have an app and you have some online things. Right. Did that kind of start during COVID, or were you doing that even before then?
Yeah, I've been doing the online training thing for probably about 10 years. I've had my app, but it did kind of grow and get bigger during COVID.
I would say probably some of your existing members that couldn't get to the gym, but maybe even picked up some new people.
Yeah, for sure.
And do you find people, since you're online and that's worldwide, do you get people even from outside of the city that partake of?
Yeah,
what
I've
you have
had clients in New York and Texas and California who are relatives of clients that I have here participate in my online program.
So is online like a group?
Yes.
Okay, so Kay and I and somebody from Texas and California and whomever could all be in the same class at our different levels.
Right.
Of
so
fitness.
everything is modifiable. If anybody has any issues, they can always message me directly, and I can help them out with anything they need to be modified. Customize them.
Right now, because it's summertime, I mean, I know you have different challenges throughout the year, but you just launched the Summertime Fitness Challenge. Is that what it's called?
Healthy Life Challenge.
Healthy Life Challenge. I knew I liked the name of it, which I did sign up to do it. So y'all are going to see how do I do in a month. So it lasts a month.
Right.
And talk about that challenge. Because people could still sign up for it because it just got started, right?
You can still. We're on day 3, so
so it's still really early on.
Yeah, you can still jump in there and get going.
So talk about how that works.
So with the Healthy Life Challenge, it's non-weight loss based. So you're focusing more on the tasks that equal up to weight loss, like drinking water, working out every day, stretching, doing yoga, logging your food, making sure you're in your calorie range and not necessarily eating a low amount of calories, but making sure you're eating enough. I'm starting to, teach them the basics of macronutrients and just different little things.
It's part of, because there's an app that you put all your stuff in and you get points for that. It's motivational, because if people use their phone all the time, then they can track and see how they're doing that day. But it helps you develop probably some habits that hopefully you continue when that's done.
So that's the point, is to create new healthy habits by, the motivation is getting the points and winning prizes and being motivated by other people that are in the group.
Because then there's a Facebook page that the group joins, and I have not been following exactly, because I just started this 500 calorie a day for 5 days modified fast, but you take photos of your food, and so it's interesting to see what everybody's eating and getting some ideas on some healthy meals.
Right. So I do give everybody a meal plan with a bunch of simple, easy recipes. Most of the really all of the recipes include vegetables, which eating vegetables is one of the tasks, because the more vegetables you eat, the fuller you feel, and the better you feel, because you're getting the micronutrients that you need. So they have that meal plan available to them, and so people are posting up their pictures of their food, and you get other ideas for snacks and different things to eat.
Yeah, so, which is great. And then also the exercise component. Then you
and I also
have things that you can do at home.
Right, so I post up at-home workouts, body weight things that you can do at home. And we also have a 1 mile a day, like you can walk it or run it, whatever your level is. To also encourage getting that little bit of activity every day.
One thing I need for you to add is exercises with your dog, because I'm actually having a hard time.
That's what you do that 1 mile with your dog.
I did do the 1 mile, but it comes to the stretching. He thinks that he's supposed to stretch with me, and so he's constantly jumping on me. And then when I did my kettlebells at the house, he thinks that he's supposed to do something with that.
He's having fun with it, Kay.
Yeah, I think all the dogs are like that.
So I'm like, I know. It's been a little challenge.
You need to take photos of him doing it.
I know. If I
post it on the Facebook
Hey, look,
page.
if I only had a camera that was out here, it would have been pretty funny today. So.
Yes, we need to see that.
Yeah,
we need a video.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like figure out where I can put my camera, and then because it was pretty amusing. I was like, why is there not an extra person here with me to be able to like video this? Because I can't figure that out.
I'm pretty sure I have a tripod.
And he would really quit as soon as I tried to figure that out.
So what about maybe young teens, young ladies who want to be in shape over the summer, something to do? Maybe they're, in high school, a little bit older. They could be involved with this, whether it's online or whether going to the studio.
Yep. It's for everybody. There's nothing there that's restrictive for any age.
Is it all women in your studio, or is it women?
Yeah, all women in my studio.
So they're not afraid to wear maybe some little tighter workout clothes than they might have, till they feel like they're in better shape.
Oh yeah, so
it's very
they wear
intimidating
whatever they
when
want.
you go into. I haven't done this in quite some time, but it's very intimidating when you go into a gym and everybody is perfectly in shape,
right?
And you feel like really not feeling it.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
totally not the case. And in my gym, there's women of all ages, shapes, and sizes, fitness levels. I mean, it's just from one end to the other. I mean, I have 18-year-olds and 73-year-olds, so everybody's in every class.
That's really great for women to be supportive, lifting women up and doing this. So I'm curious about the name, Fitness Intervention. Why intervention? Because that's a little different.
So intervention is something that comes in between undesired results, so that would be exercise. We also nickname it the Sisterhood of Fitness because anytime anybody new comes in, they're welcomed with open arms and they feel right at home, just like family.
That's awesome. That's a great concept.
Well, it always helps motivate you when you have a friend that's doing things with you. I mean, because you feel like I might have not worked out today, or I might not have done that, but if you have a partner in crime, then you're going to feel like, I can't let them down. And so then you don't let yourself down. And then there's even a bigger group than just having one friend.
So, so if somebody's missing a couple of days, they'll either get a text from me or some other women in the group. So they definitely hold you accountable, and they want to know where you're at when you're not coming.
Yeah. So tell people how to get in touch with you.
So my website is fitness-intervention.com, or you can find me on Facebook or Instagram at MyFitnessIntervention.
Well, we're so glad that you came and could chat about all this just to kind of get us going for our summer healthy intervention.
So it might be a good time to get started Memorial Day weekend. You could say, hey, for the summer, I've held off. I've gotten through all the family stuff. Now I'm going to enjoy that, and that would be good.
Right.
And I think you're going to come back and be with us on our next show, and we're going to talk a little more in detail about that.
We're going to dive deeper into some of those tips for folks getting themselves healthy.
Well, Holly Culpepper, thank you so much for coming, because it's great to hear about the Sisterhood of Fitness, and we need to join the sisterhood.
Yep.
So we'll be right back with Rocket Right, and we look forward to sharing a little bit more with you. So hang tight. We're going to talk with
Chef David from Beausoleil Coastal. Can't wait to see what he's cooking up.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ron McMorris of Elite Chiropractic in Livingston Parish, conveniently located off the I-12 corridor in Walker and Albany. If you suffer from sciatica, migraines, or other pain conditions, give us a call to see if we have a technique that best fits you. We have multiple techniques, including chiropractic adjustments, massage therapy, dry needling, rehab, and much more. Again, I'm Dr. Ron McMorris with Elite Chiropractic in Livingston Parish, Walker, and Albany.
At Hightower Dental Concepts, we take a compassionate approach to family dentistry. Our goal is to make your dental experience comfortable and informative so you can make the best dental care decisions for you and your family. We're welcoming new patients to our dental family at Essen & Perkins, and we look forward to meeting you soon at Hightower Dental Concepts. Call us today at 769-0031 or request your appointment at info@dentalconceptsbr.com.
Some call it joie de vivre, the joy of life. In Louisiana, it's our way of life. From music that shakes up your senses to food that wakes up your palate. That joy vibrates in every note we play and spices up every meal we serve. So come live life to the fullest. Come one, come y'all, come feed your soul in Louisiana. I'm Sean Ardway, inviting you to plan your trip at louisianatravel.com.
Since the early 1800s, the Selassie family has played a significant role in the retail industry in Louisiana. Stuart Selassie has achieved the Certified Diamond Graduate designation from the prestigious Gemological Institute of America. What that means to you, whether it's appraisals, design, build, repair, or diamond sales, you have an expert you can count on. At Selassie's, you make all the right choices. Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts in the heart of the Denham Springs Antique District. Find them on Facebook.
Whitetail Properties is not your average real estate company. Land specialist and MSU alum Jeff Taylor in Mississippi and LSU fan realtor Cade Taylor have teamed up. Their sole purpose is uniting buyers and sellers of recreational land. If you're interested in hunting, ranch, investment, and timber properties, Whitetail Properties experts have the right real estate for you. Call Jeff Taylor, 601-248-9433, or Cade Taylor, 225-719-0495, or visit whitetailproperties.com.
Visit one of our 21 state parks all over Louisiana.
Let's go to the state park. There are 21 of them, you know. And state parks have biking and hiking, tubing, and we can even ride horses. Or we can go exploring and even swim by a beach. They have cabins, really nice ones, with long fishing piers.
Don't forget to tell them about the discounts.
Oh yeah, book 3 nights and we get the 4th night free.
Great job.
Thanks.
Louisiana State Parks, we're ready for your adventure.
I had a meeting with Dr. Barfield and it kind of just hit me. It probably is cancer. After the surgery, I wasn't scared anymore. I was looking forward to getting started with chemo. Not one time did I get a nurse in a bad mood. I was here for 5 hours at a time, and I did not dread coming. To get people from around the country to come to Baton Rouge, that says a lot right there. That this place is cutting edge.
Back with the Rocket Right Show. I'm Dr. Kay Solar in the house with Hurricane Betsy Barnes.
And we are such foodies. We love it when chefs come to see us.
And thank
We're
you
really
so
excited
much.
For you to
yeah,
come.
We have Chef David Dickensauge.
That's right.
I said it right.
I mean, it's
Fist
a
bump
mouthful,
me.
so there you go.
Do you know that we have been enjoying your good food at Rouge Creole, and we are in there fairly often. And you're just back there working away, and we're just out there eating everything up. So thank you for what you do, because you really have brought a lot of joy and pleasure to us.
Well, and I think a lot of folks recognize you from over at Beau Soleil, but you're like at both places.
Yeah, so I took over Rouge Creole like 2 weeks ago. So we're doing like menu enhancement. So we have actually, starting tomorrow, we have 21 new menu items.
Wow.
You know how much work that is?
That's a lot. I know how much work that is. That is crazy.
So yeah,
tell me so that my mouth can start watering. And because I think I was there this weekend, and I was like, I saw a picture of this on Instagram. I need to eat it.
And
he fixed it, even though it wasn't
Even though
on the
we didn't
menu.
have it, we still made it happen.
Which was great. It was amazing.
So Stephen Hightower hired me. I moved back from Chicago. I was there for 3 years. I was at Ben 77 for 5 years before that, and said, hey, we have Beau Soleil, and do whatever you want to do. So we built Beau Soleil, which has been amazing. Of course, we have just stunning food there. And then so the last few weeks, they've asked me to go to Rouge Creole, and we're redesigning the menu. So the idea behind the menu is Creole food, especially in Louisiana. Like, we think Creole food is the most ethnic food in the world. I don't know, a lot of people don't realize how many different cultures have been built inside of Louisiana. It's so amazing. Like, you think like how much food really comes from here. So German, Portuguese, African, Italian. I mean, these type of places have been a melting pot in Louisiana for so many years. So we're trying to bring that to Rouge Creole. So we restructured the menu in a way to kind of make you navigate through Louisiana cuisine, through different cultures and different plating styles. So, if you come there tomorrow, you'll see, if you've been there for the last year, the menu's been the same, but we're about to really launch something that's completely different than anybody else is doing in the city. I mean, of course, Beau Soleil is like, we're on the upper side of that, but at the end of the day, we want to bring food that's more approachable for people, but super high-end, super quality, And then at the same time, what we're trying to do is teach people where we're from. I mean,
Yes.
we're
Mhm.
I mean,
I love
I've been
that.
a chef in like Chicago. I've been a chef in New York. I've been a chef in Boston. I've been a chef in Philly, Miami, Orlando, Birmingham, Biloxi, Mississippi, Gulfport, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Spain, Italy. At the end of the day, there's not a place in the world, and I've been all of them, that can say they cook the way that we do.
That's
I'm
right.
telling you.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm telling you, when I was in Chicago, New York, everybody said it's the New Orleans guy.
That's right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? No one says that's the New York guy unless
Right.
you're still on your hubcaps.
That's right. Yeah. That's
So at
right.
the end of the day, we're just trying to really teach people, like, we cook with flavor.
That's
Like,
right.
I mean,
Mhm.
I grew up, my mom and grandmother used to make all this food, and we cook for, baptisms, family reunions, baby showers.
Card games, Friday night.
And you better bring the A game when you cook, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if not, Andy's going to pop you in the back of the head. Like, why are you cooking that way? So that's, food has been in my life. I mean, I'm 45 years old. I started working at Commander's Palace in 1993. This is what I've done.
You've worked with some
worldwide.
great chefs.
Yeah.
And you are a great chef.
Well,
and
I
we're so
appreciate that.
thankful that you decided that Baton Rouge was going to be home again.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Baton Rouge market. I love the Baton Rouge people. I mean, we're very cultured. We're very educated, but we travel. You know the thing
That's
about it, people
right.
don't understand it. When I was in Chicago, I worked for a chef named Charlie Trotter, number 10 restaurant in the world, right? I cook for more Louisiana people than I cook for any other state in the world.
We like to go taste what everybody else has and then go, we got better.
Right, exactly. So one of the dishes that we're going to do, we're going to make it really fast. Of course, we can't cook on TV. I'm not Emeril Lagasse. Say bam.
We can come to your kitchen with a camera, though.
Yeah,
I promise
we'll
you
have
we
to
can.
do that at some point.
But at the end of the day, this is what we're going to do. So today I made a sauce piquant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I made it from scratch. Takes me about 12 hours to make. So we use, of course, vine ripe Creole tomatoes, and I've got these from last year. I put them up in jars so we can make the sauce. We put that at the bottom of the plate. We don't make as much of a mess for sure.
Looks good.
And then I made a dirty rice dish. Of course, this actually has duck livers, rabbit gizzards, and then of course Creole local rice, which we buy as much local product as possible. Put that in the center of the
Real
plate.
dirty rice. Not the box kind.
Not the box. Never the box kind. My mom would kill me if I did that. Then we made crawfish boudin balls. So in these are, of course, Newski's bacon. We use pork jowl, and then Louisiana crawfish tail meat. We always put those on the side, just like that, as simple as can be. We top it with a house-made pepper jelly, and then we have these microgreens. They're actually from St. Francisville, Louisiana. So we buy as much local product as possible.
Awesome.
We try to make it look frou-frou or pretty, which is very easy to do.
Well, it makes you want to eat it even more when you see how pretty it is.
So at the end
And
of the
take a
day-
picture of it first.
That's
I mean-
lovely.
That's what we do.
lovely. Let's
Yep.
see if we can get a picture of that. Ooh,
It's okay.
You made one of the balls roll, Betsy.
I did.
So, but yeah, so we have
Nonetheless beautiful.
So we have a number of new dishes going to be going on at Rouge Creole. We have a rabbit spetzel. We have a pork schnitzel. We have a short rib stroganoff. We have a paella. We have a bouillabaisse. We have a stuffed Louisiana Gulf fish. We have barbecue crab claws. We have 4 new oysters. We have 3 new salads. And if you have never been to Rouge Creole, it's just a fun. It's
I
fun.
love
it's
the
loud.
atmosphere.
It's
Love it.
obnoxious. It reminds me of Mr. B's in New Orleans. It reminds me
You
of that.
know, now that you say that, it does, because I,
mean, it's
hadn't
not-
been there in a
that is
million
Mr.
years, but I
B's all
love
day.
to go.
I mean, that's
Yes.
fun. Everybody's having a good time. They're cutting up.
And I love the big booth.
Right.
love
The
the
big
big round
booth up
booths
front where you
and
can
the
kind of
lighting
like go
fixtures.
Exactly.
go
Love the
hang
lighting.
and yeah.
We just have a lot of things going on in the company. Stephen Hightower, of course, has just been a pioneer for the food group here. We have a new city pork opening where Adrian's at. That's like 2 weeks away. We have Beausoleil. We have Soul City Slice. We have Rouge Creole. We have a couple of new ventures opening in the next few months, which I've helped do a few of the menus for that. I mean, we're just here trying to do what we do. We're trying to bring food to the Louisiana people. We're just trying to have fun in reality. Like, that's
And
what food's about.
Yeah, and it makes it fun to go out to eat.
Like,
and
who wants to go to the same restaurants cooking the same food all the time? I mean, how many catfish Acadianas can you have? Everywhere. Or can someone think outside the box, like, how do we really cook? You know, how do we really find the products that are close to us? we lift them up. We promote the purveyors of the people the rice, the crawfish tail meat, the rabbit, the duck, the fish. I mean, we had the best seafood in America. Like, I won the Mississippi Seafood King, and at the end of the day, it's all about Gulf seafood. It's the best. There's no better in the world. I promise you. I've been there. I've seen it all. We have the best seafood and the best flavors right here, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where we're at.
Yeah. Well,
sure
the fact is, if we love you, we feed you. If we love you, we feed you.
If not, you got to go.
If not, you got to go. That's right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, you know, I thought that I just hadn't got around to trying one of those oysters on the menu,
Right.
but maybe it was a new one, and I just thought I hadn't.
Well, we have a number of new oysters. We have a bacon smoked blue cheese bacon and jalapeno oyster we're doing.
Ooh, that
got the
sounds
Bloody
amazing.
Soul, which is a Bloody Mary roasted on the charbroil with okra, green beans.
Oh, that
man.
sounds delicious.
I mean, it's just a fun menu. Hey, if you can't go to a restaurant and have some good food, why are you going?
That's right.
I mean, come
No
on
kidding.
now. That's what we're
I'm
doing.
telling you, I've got it.
you're gonna spend
when
the
we
money,
would go
spend
for
it
those
right.
oysters, I mean, my husband would want to try like every one of them. I have a
Right.
dozen of that and a dozen of that and a dozen of that because they don't fill you up, and then you can still have room to eat some other
That's
stuff.
right. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
So we look forward to y'all coming out. You're gonna come check us out at Beau Soleil. Come see us at Rouge Creole. Come see us at City Pork. I mean, just come see us. I mean, we got
Come
City
see us.
Slice.
That's right.
We've got a bunch of restaurants coming, but at the end of the day, no matter what you do, support Louisiana
That's right.
restaurateurs. Let me tell you.
That's right.
Yeah.
COVID hurt the restaurant group, right? At the end of the day, it's
Yes.
all about one thing. Support local, buy local, be local. I mean, at the end of the day, we cook the best food. Make sure you take care of your restaurateurs
right.
because they work so hard. And it's a very lackluster business. At the end of the day, we cook for people.
That's
Yes.
right. Chef David Dickensauge with Beau Soleil and Rouge Creole. Gosh, you just made us so hungry.
there you go.
Thank you so much. And just remember, if you're going to rock it, make sure you rock it right. Woo!
There you go.
Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Rock It Right with Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar is brought to you by these generous sponsors. Partners One, better barter for Baton Rouge and beyond.
Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center, Selassie Jewelry and Fine Gifts, Advantage Health Solutions with Dr. Boyd Michael Helm, Hightower Dental Concepts with Dr. Leah Larson, City Group Hospitality including City Pork Brasserie and Bar, City Pork Catering, City Slice, City Taco, Rouge Creole, and Beau Soleil.
Talent 360 Consulting with Vicki Little. Jeff Taylor, Realtor and Forester with Whitetail Properties. The 3rd Street Songwriters Festival. Elite Chiropractic with Dr. Ron McMorris. LouisianaIsATrip.com. Take one. Thank you for making our show possible.